Hey guys, so today's topic is going to be on life and death. It sounds like a big topic, I know, but a lot of people have actually been coming up to me and asking me about it, asking me for like advice and kind of like nudging to the implications of like, I don't want to live anymore. Like, I'm over it. I'm so done with this life. I'm like control alt delete myself. And I definitely understand where that is coming from. There's a lot of intense energy in the air right now, and I can tell you exactly what your symptoms are, which are overindulging in screen time, same, overeating, undereating, overwhelmed and stressed by even the most minuscule, seemingly minuscule like inconveniences. It's been a lot lately, and I'm really glad that I've been able to create a space for people in my life lately so I can, allow them to express themselves in ways they probably aren't able to in their normal day-to-day lives. So if that's you, please reach out to me. I would love to also create that safe space for you. Um so the other day I meditated on this. I wanted to know, why is it that we're all feeling this way? And so when I sat with myself and, kind of felt where the heaviness or the pain maybe or extra energy was kind of sitting in my body, I felt it in my heart, on my chest. I felt very, very heavy, almost like a black hole, or just almost like a pulling downward or backwards in my heart. And when I really, really focused on it, I noticed there were chains around my heart. That's what it felt like. And I asked myself, well, how have we been imprisoned? How have I imprisoned myself? Because that's what this feels like. I feel like death to me right now, and to a lot of people, feels more free than life. Why? How have we imprisoned ourselves? And it's because we crave so hard. We crave to be witnessed. We crave so hard to be witnessed, but we're so afraid to be seen. We're so worried about how other people will react. We're afraid of being misinterpreted. And we're afraid that others will see how truly broken we are. And I want to tell you right now that we are all broken, okay? And that's okay. We're all broken. That's why connection, true connection, feels so good, is because we find bits of ourselves in other people and we kind of illuminate that section again. And we're like, oh, I love that about them because I have that in me too. Now, I believe we are all one eternal soul experiencing this reality with a new set of eyes, a new body. And that ties into how I see death. Death used to be this painful concept to me because I didn't understand what happens after, and I still technically I don't. I don't know if this is correct, but this is what resonates for me. This is what feels true for me. Death now is beautiful because I feel as if when someone passes, they're no longer limited in the way that they express themselves. Especially when someone is older, they are everyone, but usually when they're older, they're more programmed with a specific set of beliefs, a specific set of characteristics that allows them to express their loves in a specific way. When you pass, that soul either goes back to, or it goes back to like this eternal consciousness, this eternal soul, and we feel more of them. We feel connected. We can connect to these people. And it's such a expansive and open and loving thing for me now. So after sitting with myself and asking, well, how have I imprisoned myself? And it's because we're so worried about what others will think. I received this message, and it says, you will not find a map for this uncharted sea. because only you can dive its depths. Only you understand how deep this goes. Only you understand how you feel. Only you understand your body. And we limit ourselves when we start listening to other people above us. So the question becomes, why don't we trust ourselves? Why do we listen to other people first? And, pretty easy as children, we have been told we do nothing right. And if we do something right, we get an award, and it's usually because we followed everyone else's rules. Okay, and I have gotten that compliment, and it's not a compliment growing up, like, oh, she was so well behaved. Love that. I hate being reminded how scared I was to truly express myself. And in doing so, I was very well behaved because I would rather not be punished, and I would rather be seen as someone who listened to everyone. And it's hard, and I say I hate it because I hate that I feel like I wasn't able to express myself. So as children, maybe you're tying your shoe and you're not doing it fast enough, so let me do it. Or maybe you're cooking, or you're doing it wrong, you're gonna hurt yourself, let me do it. Maybe you broke a dish while you're washing the dishes. Well, you're doing it wrong, get out, I'm never gonna ask you to do dishes again. Everything just keeps blowing up in your face, and you realize, like, I can't do anything right, I'm not gonna do it. You're trying to eat dinner and you're full. Your parents say, you better finish eating your dinner, or you can't leave the dinner table, you don't get dessert. And what do? You have to keep eating. You keep eating, or you sit at the dinner table for hours, right? And that's when, at that moment, they're sending a signal saying, my beliefs, my rules are better and more important than your body. Since the beginning, we are taught not to trust ourselves. And it's as simple as that. And now, as adults, we're in need of constant reassurance because of it. And so the question then becomes, how then can we trust ourselves? How do we build that trust? How do we understand what needs to be connected again? How can we feel as if we can take off those chains off of our hearts? And the answer is really simple. It's so simple, and it's so difficult. Simple and easy are not the same thing. It's simple and it's difficult. And that is, we have to listen to ourselves and act with conviction. And I made a TikTok about conviction. Go ahead and check it out. If you go to my Instagram, the link will be on there, or just go to my TikTok. It's Shine with G. We are so indecisive that we start asking other people for their opinions so we can logically make a decision when our body already knows the answer. You have to have your own back. No one else is going to truly understand you or your body, and that's okay. You have to find someone that supports you regardless, okay? And that, I will do that. I love making sure people listen to themselves. That's like the biggest thing that I do. So a great way to do this is, I want you to think back to a decision you made that went wrong. Okay, you made the wrong decision. Okay, you had two options and you took the wrong one. Okay, I want you to think back. You're sitting there, you're about to make a decision. Where do you feel it? Do you feel it though? Where you were like, you really shouldn't choose this road. You should maybe do this. And you kind of ignored it and went there anyway. That is your instinct. That is your intuition. You can tap into that whenever you need to. The easiest way to start building that relationship, that trust again, is to keep a tally. And this is what I do. Okay? Whenever I have that feeling, I will try my very best to go with the feeling. And it's not easy sometimes. Sometimes I have to disappoint people. But in the long run, it makes a lot more people happy. Trust me. And especially me, which is crazy. But when you make a decision based on that intuition, that instinct, you will see and feel the difference. Now, keeping a tally means I listened, so you keep a tally. Yes, I listened. What did you do? What did you listen to? Yes, I listened to my intuition. What was a decision and what happened after? And then, same thing. I didn't listen. What happened? What was the decision? It's as simple as that. When you start doing that, you'll start to see in your reality how much more your intuition knows than you because we're kind of hacked in our brains. We don't know, we know logically how to do things. This reality doesn't work on logic, it's based on intuition. Now, I hope you understood all that because I feel like I was a little all over the place, but I love you so much. I have to go get ready for work. I hope that if you are struggling, you reach out to someone that is able to provide to you a space, a safe space to start expressing how you're feeling. And if you do not have someone like that, please reach out to me. I would love to be that space for you. Have a great day.